Hello, Claudia here from Light and Clarity. I have your channel messages for the week beginning Monday, the 24th of October. Please bear with me while I connect for you all. Thank you. I have Archangel Michael coming in for you all this week. Just bear with me while I make the connection stronger. Archangel Michael is asking you to hold strong on something particular. So whatever this is to do with, he's asking you to maintain your strength, maintain your stamina, to stand strong. Some of you may be needing to take a stance on something. Could be to do with a relationship, could be to do with something else. But he's just saying, whatever this is to do with, we want you to stand tall and stand strong within yourself. You are being tested right now, he says. So you may even be going through this already in general to do with life. But he says you're being tested. It is a life lesson as such. So this is a life lesson your soul wanted you to go through, and your soul wanted to experience through you. It's about you putting boundaries down with other people, boundaries down with whatever this is to do with, whatever area of life this is to do with. It's about you valuing yourself, putting your boundaries down and allowing yourselves to be heard. Speaking what it is that you want, being direct, being firm, allowing yourselves to be heard, and putting your boundaries down with that. He says, do not be afraid of what this will do. He says, yes, this may very well take you in another direction to do with that relationship or to do with that situation or that job, but don't be afraid of wherever this change, whatever this shift is. So he says, whatever direction you're being taken down as a result of speaking your truth, as a result of putting down the boundaries, as a result of standing strong, he says, don't be afraid of where this will take you. He shows me that there is some fun coming up. They're the words he uses, but there is some fun coming up for you. So something that you're going to enjoy. It's something that's much needed. So I'm seeing either an evening out with friends or you're in a theatre, you're doing something that's going to lift your vibration. Some of you have sort of been a bit serious lately. You've been in your heart centers. You've had your heads down within your heart centers. He's saying that you're going to be taken out of that and taken out. So Michael is actually coming up. He says he's just showing me this. There's really word this. He's showing me that there's something joyful coming up for you. There is a path that is ahead, that is there, that you're going to walk down and it's going to make you very happy, is what he says, is what he shows me. So there is a joyful time of life that is coming up. So it's not just one event, he says to me. It is a joyful time of life. There is a passage coming up that's going to bring you some joy, not just for a day. He says, I know a lot of you have been asking for change. He says, a lot of you have been asking for a lot of help and it hasn't fallen on any deaf ears. He says, we are listening and we are hearing you. The Creator is hearing you, he says. He's making me feel that change will come about. It may not just be right now, it will be in a little bit further along in your futures, but it will come with whatever it is you're asking for. That change will occur. And if it's not that particular thing, it'll be something else, he says, that comes in. He's standing with each of you quite strongly. Those of you who have been drawn to watching this video, he says, I'm standing with you. And he's standing quite strongly with each of you. He's actually holding you up and he's not allowing you to sink down. He says, I'm going to hold you up. I'm going to move you up. I'm going to move you forward. I'm going to make sure that you do what you came here to do. So a lot of you have kind of lost your momentum. You've lost a bit of energy. I'm feeling like you're feeling a little bit like, what do I do here? The wind's sort of gone out of your sails and you're kind of like this. Well, he's not allowing that to happen so much. He's holding you up at the moment and he's carrying you forward. All right, in closing, he says, he's just showing me there is a period that's coming up. It's not just a period of happiness. He says there is a period of change for some of you where you're moving on to the next leg of the race. So what he was speaking about earlier, he says, were to do with your goals, to do with particular areas of change that you're asking for. But this is to do with life in general. It's like it's going to come in like a warm summer breeze, and you're just being moved forward. So he's quite excited about this for you. He says it's going to mean that you're going to have to be brave because you may very well move jobs or perhaps be made retrenched or leave your job or lose your job or move houses very quick. There may be a moving carpet under your feet to do with certain situations. And he says you have to be brave. But he says that even though that is occurring, he says there is a reason for it. It's a good reason. And you're being moved on to a higher and better way of life. Right? There are certain people waiting for you along your timeline. There's certain homes, situations, jobs, whatever this all encompasses, it's all waiting for you, he says, and you're being moved on for a reason. So he's just wanting you to know this. Some of you may say, but I want to change. I didn't want this. Well, it's as though this needs to occur in order for that other thing to come in. For some of you, not for all of you. But some of you will be resistant to do with whatever this is to do with stepping up and being brave. You'll be resistant with whatever is taken because you'll be wondering whatever this swapped out with, whatever change is being asked of you. He's asking you to be brave and know that it's for your highest good. It is in your benefit and you will see that. It's like there's something you didn't see that once you're moved on from whatever this particular thing is, it's when you come around the corner you go, oh, I didn't know that was there. And he just shows me that. And you're like, oh, great. Oh, this is even better. And he's just saying that to each of you. So he says, right now, in spite of how you feel, he says there is more coming in. So right now, Spirit, along with himself, are looking, your holy teams are looking to hold you up. And they're holding you up, and they're looking to hold you up until you've gained more strength and you can walk on your own. But it's saying that he is with you and that there's nothing to fear, regardless of how things look right now. I'm going to thank Archangel Micheal for coming in. And thank Divine Spirit as well. All right. Well, much love, everyone, and I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everybody.